Hi guys, Perk here, and today I'm going to be bringing you the leaked trophies from Buried, which is the new zombies map on the DLC 3 for Black Ops 2. I managed to record these on my PlayStation 3. You have to be very quick, and like I do here, you need to get into the trophies basically before you sign in, and you should be able to see them if you have done the latest update. But I'm going to go through them and tell you my thoughts on each one. And yeah, so we start off with Mind Games, it's called, and it says, "In Buried, be their pawn." It would seem that we're going to have another Easter egg where we choose between Richtofen and Maxis. Just like in Die Rise and Transit, you could basically choose whether you did Richtofen or Maxis. And yeah, so obviously if you've done those Easter eggs, then you'll know what I'm talking about. If you haven't done them, then go and look them up, you'll see what I mean. You basically get to choose your path. There was some speculation that Sam was coming back, or Samantha was coming back, but this would sort of indicate that she's not, unless you're choosing between Richtofen and Sam. I don't know, and we're not going to find out until we actually get the DLC. The next one is ectoplasmic residue. Now, I have wikied this, and I'm just going to pull it up now so I can read it. I'll put a link to this wiki in the description, just so I can explain ectoplasm. Ectoplasm is said to be formed by physical mediums when in a trance state. This material is excreted as a goo-like substance from orifices on the medium's body and spiritual entities. From the medium's body, and spiritual entities are said to drape its substance over the non-physical body, enabling them to interact with the physical and real universe. It also says, according to mediums, that ectoplasm cannot occur in light conditions. Obviously we know that Buried is an underground map, so it's dark, so it has some relevance to it, but I believe that this is in reference to the ghost that is within the trailer, and I will put a screenshot up of what I'm talking about. Basically, when you kill her, she excretes a purpley substance. Now, the explanation of the trophy is, in Buried, acquire a free perk. So I am thinking that possibly you will get a free perk once you kill this this ghost-like thing, and she's possibly like a new boss round, like we had the crawlers, or the advanced Nova crawlers as people called them in Die Rise. And maybe she's a bit like the Pentagon Thief from 5. Maybe doesn't steal your weapons, but maybe it could be a mixture of the Pentagon Thief and the monkeys from Ascension, where she'll come at you, and when she does grab you, she'll steal a perk like the monkeys did. So I don't know, like I said, it's all theories, but yeah, so I think that the ectoplasmic residue is in reference to what she leaves behind. Obviously ectoplasm goes with phenomenons, and residue is what's left, so that's my theory on that. The next trophy here is I'm Your Huckleberry, which is pretty simple really. The saying I'm your Huckleberry means I'm the right person for the job, and it's pretty obvious that it's going to be something to do with this giant guy. It does actually say within the description of the trophy that in Buried, access all areas with your friend in one game, with your new friend in one game, sorry. So, it's obvious. Use the giant guy to access all areas. So I would imagine that there are either buyable doors and debris like normal, and then areas that you cannot access without this giant, or everywhere is going to be accessible via this giant from a certain point. The next one is Death from Below, and the description is, in Buried, drop the beat on 10 zombies in one game. To me, this sounds like it could be a new perk, maybe something a little like PhD Flopper, but I'm not sure. It just for some reason reminds me of PhD Flopper. There's a chance they might be bringing something similar back. I doubt that Treyarch are going to bring PhD Flopper back. It's not been brought back yet. We've been trolled with it far too many times, and I just don't think they're going to do it. Maybe at the very end, but not at the moment. But to me, that sounds like it could be a new perk. The next one is Candygram, and it says, in Buried, make a candy delivery. Yep, make a candy delivery. And I think this is referring to making friends with this giant guy. So I think that's all that is. But I'm unsure. The only reference we've seen, and like I said, I'll put a picture up, a screenshot, which you'll be able to see now, of the giant eating candy. Also, just to put it out there, if you look at this screenshot here, this is where you release the giant from the jail, and you can see obviously Samuel behind him, and there is like a light, and it looks like it's on top of a bottle. I don't know what that is, but it seems to have some reference, because if you actually watch the trailer, it's very quick and it just flashes. Also, within the trailer, I've noticed that only Samuel is stood with the giant, and he is the only one that is helped. So maybe this giant is been sent by Richtofen to help you, or is under the control of Richtofen and he's giving you a hand, or something like that. Maybe they have a connection, they're both part of the flesh but not fully zombies. But it does appear to me that this giant is only with Samuel and helping Samuel. So yeah. Then we've got Awaken the Gazebo, which the description is: in buried, pack a puncture weapon during round 1 without using the bank or the weapons fridge. So this indicates to me that either you're going to be able to get to the pack-a-punch straight away. It's going to be there, like on Moon at the beginning, where you had like a survival, and you could sort of train around the area, and you could build up enough points to pack-a-punch Mustang and Sally straight away. So that's one possibility. It could be like a timed beginning, and then you teleport somewhere. You might start off in Die Rise on the roof, and you're up there, and then you get teleported. But it could be something like Moon, or you might start with extra points. There could be a way of getting points, or enough points in the first round to be able to pack-a-punch the gun, or it's possible that you have to activate the pack-a-punch machine, and in doing so you get rewarded. So it does, awaken the gazebo. It just sounds like you have to activate something for the pack-a-punch, not just open a room and it's there. Not like in Die Rise where it's in the lift, like in Transit where you had to physically use your turbine to open the pack-a-punch up. So that's another possibility. But yeah, then the next one we've got is Revisionist Historian, I think it is. Yes, Revisionist Historian. I've no idea what this means. Possibly part of the Easter egg. There's a chance that they might do sort of 2 Easter eggs like they did on Moon, where you had Cryogenic Slumber Party and then the Big Bang Theory. So you did half of the main Easter egg and you got rewarded a trophy, and then you finished it and got another one. But that's all I can really think of for that. Mazed and Confused. This is very self-explanatory. In buried, survive an entire round within the maze on round 20 or higher. So there's obviously a maze system within buried that is going to be hard to sort of get around, going to be hard to navigate yourself around, and when you're in the higher rounds it's going to be a tricky area. It might not be, but it sounds like it will be, otherwise it wouldn't be set at round 20 or higher. Round 20 is a relatively high round. You need pack-a-punch guns to take out zombies quickly, so it indicates to me that that's going to be quite a challenge. The next one is Fist Against the Wall, and the description is: in buried, purchase the LSAT off the wall and pack-a-punch it. Again, very self-explanatory, easy to do. Buy the LSAT from the wall and pack-a-punch it. But very cool that you can buy a light machine gun off the wall, because you know that you've got a good weapon, and we all know that the pack-a-punch, the LSAT is a beast, especially pack-a-punched, and then you have access to ammo for it. So that's very cool. It's going to make it slightly easier and slightly more playable, unlike sort of Die Rise and Transit where it's just this pain in the ass. And then the last one is When the Revolution Comes, and this description is: return in buried, return to processing. Now, I have no idea what this means. The only sort of thing that I can really think of that it could be is like turning on the power. And I know that sounds stupid, but you're like in a Western time where they grew all of their food and stuff like that, but then they didn't have power. So maybe it's activating your form of power to be able to, you know, have the farm turned back on or something like that. So I can't really think of anything else, but, you know, to get something working that would do some form of processing, like a production line sort of thing. But obviously back in those days we didn't have anything like that. You know, we had Billy the Kid. So but yeah, that's the only thing I can really think of, is activating your form of power so you can then process. But I don't know. I really don't know what that is. But so if you made it to the end of the video, then spam the comment section with chicken dippers, just for shits and giggles. Please give the video a thumbs up rating. I spent quite a lot of time putting this together and thinking about things, so coming up with theories. If you have any theories of your own, please leave them in the comment section and let me know. And guys, if you agree with someone's theory, then give it a thumbs up so I definitely see it. But yeah, please leave a like, leave a comment, and if you want to subscribe, feel free. I will be trying to get as much information about the new map packs as I can, and hopefully before release date we'll get something more. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. Like I said, thumbs up, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching and peace out.